तेन तस्मै श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगण ललिता शिव शाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीन बंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिय वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। पुरुषोत्तम मास की जय। Bhagavad Gita 8.18. Please volunteer. Avyakta vyaktah sarvah.
Avyakta vyaktah sarvah.
Prabhavanti aharagame.
Prabhavanti ahar agame.
Ratri agame praliyante.
Ratri agame pariyante.
Tatra vayakta samnake.
Tatra vayakta samgete. At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state. And thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again.
Okay, now let's go to the previous verse. 17th की translation पढ़ें.
By human
16th से पढ़ें so that they get the continuity.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the highest planet in the material world down to the lowest, all are places of misery wherein repeated birth and death take place. But one who attains to my abode, O son of Kunti, never takes birth again. 17. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night.
Again, आज का पढ़िए.
At the beginning of Brahma's day, all living entities become manifest from the unmanifest state. And thereafter, when the night falls, they are merged into the unmanifest again.
So, this is in answer to the question that suddenly प्रलय आती है तो सभी जीवास तो रेडी नहीं है भगवत लोग जाने के लिए. सब डिफरेंट लेवल्स पे खड़े हैं अपने कार्मिक रिएक्शंस के. तो क्या होता है उनका? So the way to understand this is that you're watching a movie and then there is a pause button. Supposing आपको बीच में काम आ गया तो आप क्या करते हो? उसको पॉज करके चले जाते हो, काम खत्म करके आते हो और फिर से अनपॉज करते हो और जहां मूवी रुकी थी वहीं से उसको फिर से देखना शुरू करते हो. This is what happens to the jivas. When at the beginning of Brahma's day, because जब ब्रह्मा की रात होती है तब पार्शियल प्रलय आती है पूरी दुनिया में, तो उस समय सारे जीवास पॉज हो जाते हैं. जो जहां होता है वैसे ही फ्रीज हो जाता है स्टैचू. और फिर जब ब्रह्मा का दिन आता है तो फिर से he starts resuming his activity from that place only where he stopped. It's not that he goes back home, back to Godhead. Okay.
And what is this pralay called, Mataji, in Hindi? There's a name for it, no?
Hindi is pralay. English is dissolution, cosmic dissolution.
Why in Bhagavatam there was a name for it, one specific name for this. There are two type of pralays. One is this. फिर एक जब उनके 100 दिन खत्म होते हैं तब पूरा का पूरा सब नष्ट हो जाता है. तो उन दोनों का नाम था कुछ. एक इसका नाम.
Please remind me. Yeah.
I'll look for it and post it.
Okay. Verse 19. Bhutagramah sa evayam.
Bhutagrama sa evayam.
Bhutva praliyate.
Bhutva praliyate.
Ratri agame vashah partha.
Ratni agame Vaishwapartha
Prabhavati aharagame.
Prabhavati ahar agame. Again and again, when Brahma day arrives, all living entities come into being, and with the arrival of Brahma's night, they are helplessly annihilated.
Annihilated matlab?
They are destroyed.
Helplessly. So, I don't know how to explain this. सबको अपनी अपनी ही realization करनी है that we are actually really helpless. We may have a great house in Gurgaon and everything, but supposing abhi pralay aa jaye, who can save you? The police, the government, the rescue teams, your husband, your sons? Who can save you? अगर धरती फट जाए अभी, सारी buildings topple हो जाए, nobody is going to save you. And this is our situation.
कोविड में भी कोई किसी को नहीं बचा पाया.
हाँ?
कोविड में ही कोई किसी को नहीं बचा पाया. वो भी एक तरह की प्रलय थी.
Yes. साथ रह रहे थे, देख रहे थे एक दूसरे को, लेकिन कुछ कर नहीं पाए. Yes. So, but these trailers are given by the Lord for us to realize and take life seriously. It's like, नींद से हिलाने वाली बात है. जागो, save yourself, do something. So the less intelligent who try to remain within this material world may be elevated to higher planets and then again must come down. During the daytime of Brahma, they can exhibit their activities. Sorry. During the daytime of Brahma, they can exhibit their activities on higher and lower planets within this material world. But at the coming of Brahma's night, they're all annihilated. I mean, you can become a Raja, you can control so many people. सब कुछ कर लो दिन में. रात आएगी तो controller and controlled, सब खत्म. In the day, they receive various bodies for material activities, and at night, they no longer have bodies, but remain compact in the body of Vishnu. क्योंकि enjoy करने के लिए आपको एक body चाहिए. Body ही नहीं होगी तो क्या करोगे? Desires रहेंगे, लेकिन body नहीं होगी उस desire को enjoy करने के लिए. Then again, they are manifest at the arrival of Brahma's day. So, bhutva praliyati means during the day, they become manifest, and at night they are annihilated again. Bhutva means repeatedly, again and again. Ultimately, when Brahma's life is finished, they are all annihilated and remain unmanifest for millions and millions of years. Can you imagine? What kind of a life would that be? पहले तो आप partial annihilated होते हो. Every night of Brahma you get killed. And then जब ब्रह्मा के 100 दिन life ही पूरी हो जाती, then you again get a mega kill. You're again killed royally. And then you are sleeping in the body of Mahavishnu for millions and millions of years till he recreates again. Matlab, sleeping matlab you're trapped. It's a trap. You're trapped. You can't do anything. You're helpless. And when Brahma is born again in another millennium, they are again manifest. I mean, any sane, intelligent man would not want to go through this, isn't it? That's what we have to understand from this. In this way, they are captivated by the spell of the material world. But those intelligent persons who take to Krishna consciousness use the human life fully in the devotional service of the Lord, chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thus they transfer themselves, even in this life, to the spiritual planet of Krishna and become eternally blissful there, not being subject to such rebirths. This is the purpose of this life. If you are not doing it, you have nobody else is going to suffer but you. And it's a lot of suffering. It's a lot of suffering. Okay. Parastasmattu bhavonyo.
Parastasmattu bhavanyo.
Vyakto vyaktat sanatanaha.
Vyakto vyaktat sanatana.
Yaha sa sarveshu bhuteshu.
Yaha sa sarveshu bhuteshu.
Nashyatsu na vinashyati.
Nashyatsu na vinashyati. Yet there is another unmanifest nature, which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme and is never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is.
Yeah. Yet there is another unmanifest nature which is eternal and is transcendental to this manifested and unmanifested matter. It is supreme, never annihilated. When all in this world is annihilated, that part remains as it is. Kiski baat ho rahi hai? Who wants to say?
ये गोलोक
So
ये गोलोक
superior
वृंदावन
energy of
धाम है वो ऐसे ही रहेगा, will remain same.
Are we talking about soul? I don't know.
No, we're
Mataji,
talking about
superior energy of Krishna.
yes. Yes. And like Hemangini said, we're talking about Golok Vrindavan or the Vaikunt
Golok.
planets. वहां पे उनके सोने से और जागने से एनिलेशन नहीं होती, तो ब्रह्मा के सोने और जागने से एनिलेशन हो रही है. वो इस लोक का रूल है, उस लोक में ये रूल नहीं है. वहां पे आप मृत्यु नहीं पाते. So Krishna's superior spiritual energy is transcendental and eternal. It is beyond all the changes of material nature, which is manifest and annihilated during the days and nights of Brahma. Krishna's superior energy is completely opposite in quality to material nature. Superior and inferior nature explained in the 7th chapter. So basically spiritual world and material world ki baat ho rahi hai. So any sane man will not want to stay in the material world, which is temporary. Not only is it temporary, it is a very unfriendly, dangerous place. Unfriendly se mera matlab hai that you don't even get notice period. And you're not even asked to go, politely. You're kicked out. Nobody listens. Your tenure is over, get out. Why would you want to stay in such a place? Or people that you love will be snatched from you without any prior notice. De do ye wapas. You don't, no more with you. And you may beg, cry, whatever. Nobody's going to listen. So, like Prabhupada said, this place is not fit for a gentleman. Gentlemanly people would not like to stay in such an uncultured, hostile environment. फिर भी हमने इसको बड़ा प्रेम से इसको बड़ा प्रेम बना लिया यहाँ पर. नहीं, मेरा तो एडजस्टमेंट हो जाएगा. एक प्यारा सा घर, प्यारा सा परिवार, बच्चे, पति, सब बढ़िया गुजर जाएगा मेरा यहाँ पे. It's really foolish. If you see the Shastra Chakshu se agar dekho, so anything can be snatched from you at any point in time. And anyways, they're not permanent here. So don't be fooled by Maya. Yeah. Okay. Avyakto akshara iti yuktas
अव्यक्तो अक्षर इति युक्तस्
tam ahum paramam gatim
तम आहुः परमां गतिं
yam prapya na nivartante
यं प्राप्य न निवर्तन्ते
tad dhama paramam mama.
तद्धाम परमं मम. That which the Vedantists describe as unmanifest and infallible, that which is known as the supreme destination, that place from which, having attained it, one never returns. That is my supreme abode.
Jai. So Krishna is boldly declaring. What is he saying? The supreme abode of Krishna is described in the Brahma Samhita as Chintamani Dham. Chintamani matlab a place where all your desires are fulfilled. एक ही अगर सिर्फ पेड़ का एग्जाम्पल ले, और भी कई एरियाज हैं, पेड़ का भी एग्जाम्पल ले तो उसी पेड़ से जो वहां पे कल्पतरूज है, उसी पेड़ से आप मैंगो मांग लो, उसी पेड़ से आप दूध दही मांग लो, उसी पेड़ से आप कुल्फी मांग लो, उसी पेड़ से आप झूला मांग लो, उसी पेड़ से आप नदी, नौका विहार, कुछ भी, anybody, any part of Golok Vrindavan can give you any desire, regardless of where you are, what time of the day it is. That's why it's called Chintamani Dham. It's an absolute truth. The supreme abode of Lord Krishna, known as Golok, is full of palaces made of touchstone, Chintamani, which is self-illuminating. सूरज नहीं चाहिए वहां पे, लाइट ऑन करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती, वो self-illuminating है, अपने आप ही illuminate होते रहते हैं permanently. You know, that's called touchstone. There are also trees called desire trees, Kalpatru Viksh, that supply any type of eatable upon demand. है ना, आज मुझे रबड़ी दे दो, अब मुझे नमकीन खाना है तो अब इसके बाद मुझे कचौड़ियां दे दो. They will supply. And there are cows known as Surbhi cows which supply limitless supply of milk. मतलब हम जो मिल्क पीते हैं, ऊपर देवी देवता तो हंसते होंगे. जो सुरभि cows का दूध है उसमें खुशबू आती है. And in Vedic India also, people describe that जब खीर बन रही होती थी, sweet rice, तो जब दूध उबलता है तो 1 किलोमीटर तक उसकी खुशबू हवा में फैल रही होती थी. लोगों को पता चल जाता कि दूध कड़ रहा है. That was the quality of milk. It's a very, very nourishing, tasty food. We have no idea what Surbhi cow's milk is like. खुशबू वाला, fragrance वाला, rich, creamy lather. ऐसी कोई आइसक्रीम इस दुनिया में बनी नहीं है, ना हम बना सकते हैं to match that. In this abode, the Lord is served by hundreds and thousands of goddesses of fortune. मतलब जिस लक्ष्मी की हम यहाँ पे इतनी दिए जला जला के खुशामद करते हैं, खुशामद ही कहूंगी मैं, because we just pray to her to get what we want. I don't think we give her any regard or respect or try to follow her instructions, isn't it? कितनी करते हैं हम, नवरात्रे आ गए, and then what is that, खोई माता and this माता and that माता, कितनी माताओं का हम, they are all goddesses of fortune only ना, जिनको हम इतना रिझाने की, खुश करने की कोशिश करते हैं. वो वहां पर लाइन लगा के खड़ी है, like a maid servant, please मुझे सेवा दे दो, आज मैं कर लूं सेवा, and they have to wait for that turn. कोई उन्हें पूछता नहीं है, उनका नंबर गोपियों के बाद आता है. And he is called Govind, the primal Lord and the cause of all causes. The Lord is accustomed to blow his flute, Venum Kvanantam. His transcendental form is the most attractive in all the worlds. His eyes are like lotus petals. And you can get some idea, जब आप उससे मिलता जुलता देखते हो, there are some people who have very long eyes. उनको देखकर you can get some idea कि कैसी होंगी कृष्ण की eyes, because ये ऐसा समझ नहीं आता, okay, lotus petals, no, they are actually carved and long, reaching the ears, इतनी लंबी, इसीलिए उनके विग्रह में इस तरह की आंखें बनाई होती हैं, लंबी कान तक. But if you see a live person with those kind of eyes, they're very pretty to see. Imagine Krishna like that. These are not ordinary descriptions. उनके actual features, भगवान के actual features describe किए गए हैं. कोई ग्रंथ है दुनिया में जो बताए गॉड कैसे दिखते हैं, भगवान कैसे दिखते हैं, उनकी लाइकिंग्स एंड डिसलाइकिंग्स क्या है, उनका मूड क्या है, वो क्या करते हैं. That's this supreme literature that is showing that. And the color of his body is like the color of clouds, deep blue. अभी भी अगर आप बाहर देखें तो एक नीला सा आसमान है, उसको अगर आप जरा सा डीप ब्लू कर दो, that's his color, natural skin color. He's so attractive that his beauty excels that of thousands of cupids. मतलब एक गोरे रंग से ज्यादा अट्रैक्टिव होता है श्याम वर्ण. He wears saffron cloth. भगवा वस्त्र पहनते हैं. And a garland around his neck because he is a vanamali and not an ordinary garland. The most exotic flowers that are found in the we don't get those kind of flowers on planet Earth. These are not ordinary, and the gopis are so expert at making designs, so expert at weaving those garlands that they are extraordinary garlands. किसी भी jewelry से भी ज़्यादा beautiful, किसी भी gems से भी ज़्यादा beautiful, and fragrant. ऊपर से उसमें permanently खुशबू आ रही है. They don't wilt. उनको एसी में पानी में नहीं रखना पड़ता, वो मुरझाते ही नहीं है. Therefore, he's called Vanamali. So that garland he has around his neck and a peacock feather in his hair, not an ordinary peacock feather like we see here. That peacock has this is just an eye to give you an idea. It's not exactly this moorpunk. That vibrant color, उसका नाम ही नहीं बना है अभी यहाँ पे. उसको describe भी कैसे करें? वो bluish, वो color अभी, it's very difficult to explain. इसलिए उससे मिलता जुलता second, third grade level का peacock का आप देख लो. Color थोड़ा idea लगा लो अच्छा ऐसा. But actually it's brilliant than that. More brilliant than that. In the Bhagwad Gita, Lord Krishna gives only a small hint of his personal abode, Golok Vrindavan, which is the supermost planet. A vivid description is given in the Brahma Samhita. ब्रह्मा जी ने क्योंकि देखा, उन्होंने उसको डिटेल में जैसे फोटो खींच ली. Description is more than a picture. Picture से भी ज्यादा effective होता है उसका detailed description जो ब्रह्मा जी ने किया. Vedic literatures like Katha Upanishads state that there is nothing superior to the abode of the Supreme Godhead, and that abode is the ultimate destination. Purusha na param kinchit sa kashtha paramagatihi. When one attains to it, he never returns to the material world. Krishna's supreme abode and Krishna himself are non-different, being of the same quality. On this earth, Vrindavan, 90 miles southeast of Delhi, is a replica of that Golok Vrindavan located in the spiritual sky. ये उसकी परछाई है, उसका reflection है. जैसे गोलोक वृंदावन नदी के किनारे खड़ा है और नदी में जो उसकी परछाई गिर रही है, that's the Vrindavan that we are in, that we go and visit. When Krishna descended on this earth, he sported on that particular tract of land known as Vrindavan, comprising about 84 square miles in the district of Mathura, India. Again, it's giving you a trailer. Aisa Golok Vrindavan is there in my abode, where we sport. And he actually came on this land. इस धरती पे उन्होंने पैर रखे, चरण रखे हैं. इसीलिए कहते हैं कि वहां की धूल में, वहां की डस्ट में, रमन रेती में रोल, so that maybe उनकी कृपा मिल जाए. कोई ऐसा कण जो उन्होंने छुआ है वो हमें भी छूकर प्योरीफाई कर दे. Therefore, the dust of Vrindavan is so valuable because he has actually walked in that dust, and that dust is also lupt ho rahi hai, is vanishing. So much of construction is happening in Vrindavan. There's no dust available now, just concrete. पैदल चलने के लिए कोई जगह नहीं बची, मिट्टी नहीं है. How unfortunate, how everything is evaporating so quickly. So value it. Time is short. Okay, last verse. Purushah sa parah partha.
Purusha sa para partha.
Bhaktya labhyastva anyaya.
Bhaktya labhyasta annaya.
Yasyantah sthani bhutani.
Yasyantaha sthani bhutani.
Yena sarvam idam tatam.
Yena sarvam idam tatam.
Yeah.
The Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is greater than all, is attainable by unalloyed devotion. Although he is present in his abode, he is all pervading and everything is situated within him.
Yeah. So it is here clearly stated that the supreme destination from which there is no return is the abode of Krishna, the Supreme Person. So किसी और भगवान के पास जाने से ये गति नहीं मिलेगी, ये बात भी समझने की जरूरत है. The Brahma Samhita describes this supreme abode as Ananda Chinmay Rasa, a place where everything is full of spiritual bliss. It is said that वहाँ पे गोपीज जो हैं, कोई भी गोलोक वृंदावन में चलता नहीं है, नाचता है, और कोई भी बोलता नहीं है, गाता है. Every word is a song and every step is a dance. All the variegatedness manifest there is of the quality of spiritual bliss. Nothing there is material. That variegatedness is expanded as the spiritual expansion of the Supreme Godhead Himself. For the manifestation, there is totally of the spiritual energy as explained in chapter 7. As far as this material world is concerned, although the Lord is always in his supreme abode, he is nonetheless all-pervading by his material energy. So by his spiritual and material energies, he is present everywhere, both in the material and the spiritual. Yasyantah sthani means everything is situated within him, within either his spiritual or material energy. He is all-pervading by these two energies. So परमानेंट अबाउट गोलोक है, लेकिन जिस लोक में हम इस समय हैं, ये भी कृष्ण की ही एनर्जी है. बिना उनके बन ही नहीं सकता कुछ. जब तक वो कॉन्शियसनेस नहीं डालेंगे, तब तक कोई चीज एग्जिस्ट ही नहीं कर सकती, ना फंक्शन कर सकती. टू एंटर कृष्णा's supreme abode or the innumerable Vaikuntha planets is possible only and only by bhakti. That's a good news and bad news both. Bad news तो नहीं बोलेंगे, but there is no other way, there is no other way, there is no other. There are no shortcuts, no other gurus, babas, or yoga systems can take you there. As clearly indicated here by the word bhaktya, no other process can help one attain that supreme abode. Gopal Tapni Upanishad describes the supreme abode, Ekovasi Sarvagaha Krishna. Eko Vashi. In that abode, there is only one Supreme, whose name is Krishna. मतलब वहां का राजा, कंट्रोलर, लीडर, बॉस एक ही है. और जो उस बॉस को एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं, बॉसिज्म उनका एक्सेप्ट कर लेते हैं, और वहां पर उनके सर्वेंट बन के रहने में अग्रीएबल हैं, only those stay. The others like us, you and me, get kicked out. Who want to be the boss themselves? भाई सब कुछ बहुत समझते हैं अपने आप को, सब कुछ में इसी का चलेगी, क्या हमारी कुछ नहीं चलेगी? जैसे ये भाव आता है, he says, okay, आपके लिए एक और रचना की है मैंने प्लैनेट की, वहां जाके बॉस बनने की कोशिश कर लो, मन भर जाए तो आ जाना. ये बात बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, because it is the root cause of our suffering, the root cause of why we are here. और हम सिर्फ 1/4 हैं. 3/4 लोग बहुत इंटेलिजेंट हैं, उन्होंने गलती कभी नहीं की, and they are still enjoying. सिर्फ 1/4 लोग, जिसमें आप और मैं हैं, वो गलती करके यहाँ आ गए हैं. ये बहुत छोटा सा पार्ट है, हम बहुत कम मात्रा में लोग हैं. 3/4 लोग are still enjoying there, and they will continue to enjoy. He is the supreme merciful deity, and although situated there as one, he has expanded himself into millions and millions. The Vedas compare the Lord to a tree standing still, yet bearing many varieties of fruits, flowers, and changing leaves. So Krishna is a huge banyan tree on the banks of a ब्यूटिफुल रिवर, और उस ट्री में इतनी शाखाएं, इतने फ्रूट्स, इतने लीव्स, और वो इतनी लंबी बढ़ती जा रही है कि रिवर को भी क्रॉस करके दूसरी तरफ भी ग्रो कर रही है. मतलब कृष्णा has made so many spiritual planets, so many planets, itni variety of planets, and he is continuing to make them. But source is Krishna himself. The moment he decides, game over, I don't want to do anything of this, I just want to rest, everything will vanish. No planets, no jivas, no nothing, no devi devtas, nothing. Are you getting the idea of his greatness? Prabhupada used to say, India में सब बोलते हैं God is great, God is great. But आपको great की इतना सा भी idea है greatness का? Do you actually know how great he is? तो जब तक वो समझ नहीं आएगा तब तक हम वो respect नहीं देंगे, वो importance नहीं देंगे, वो value नहीं देंगे spiritual life को. जब तक we don't realize, हमें अभी भी लगता है हम कर लेंगे. है ना? The plenary expansions of the Lord who preside over the Vaikuntha planets are four-armed, and they are known by a variety of names. Purushottama, Trivikrama, Keshava, Madhava, Aniruddha, Rishikesha, Shankarshan, Pradyumna, Sridhara, Vasudev, Damodar, Janardana, Narayana, Vamana, Padmanabha. क्या है ये? क्या है ये?
Names.
Krishna.
How innocent. Names. Oh, ठीक है. कौन से names? किसके names?
वैकुंठ में the Lord who presides in the Vaikuntha planet.
ये अवतार हैं. यही तो अवतारों के नाम हैं. These are the first avatars of Krishna. वो गोलोक से नहीं निकलते. He says, I am not here to serve anyone. I am here to enjoy. और ये जो काम करना होता है उसके लिए वही अवतार बना देते हैं. जाओ काम करो. इस लोक को बना के उसको मैनेज कर लो, उस लोक को बना के वो वहां मैनेज कर लो. Krishna is not in want or in need of any work. He's not supposed to do any work. He doesn't do any work. He just wants to enjoy. With whom? You and me?
No, with Radha Rani.
Okay. Who does he want to enjoy with?
Bhaktas.
Bhaktas, his well-wishers. He wants to be surrounded. He wants to surround himself only with non-envious people.
पर माता जी वृंदावन तो खुद ही आए थे ना, वो वृंदावन तो कृष्णा खुद आए थे ना.
Yes. बीच-बीच में वो okay, so if you know the story of Krishna's birth, Vasudev Krishna is taken by Vasudev from Mathura to Gokul, and wahan par Yashoda already has given birth to a male and a female, twins. है ना? One is, who is the female?
I forgot.
Come on, girls.
Some Devi.
Durga.
Durga.
Durga Devi manifests. And who's the boy? Who's the male?
Balram.
What?
Sorry.
Yashoda? Yashoda's son is Balram?
नहीं वो यशोदा की जो उनकी फर्स्ट वाइफ से है बलराम जी. सॉरी.
Yeah, Rohini Putra hai
रोहिणी से.
Balram.
रोहिणी
Rohini
से.
Putra.
रोहिणी से.
But Yashoda gave birth to twins, a boy and a girl. Who's the boy?
वी से नाम है ना माता जी?
I'm not able to hear.
You're not
Madhuri, can you ask the question again?
यशोदा के ट्विंस हुए at the same time. वसुदेव देवकी का एक पुत्र हुआ. Correct? The 8वां पुत्र. तो जैसे ही 8वां पुत्र वसुदेव देवकी का हुआ, वो वसुदेव उसे उठाकर जमुना पार करके गोकुल ले गए, नंद महाराज के घर। नंद महाराज के घर बाय योग माया सब बेहोश थे, यशोदा भी बेहोश थी, और यशोदा के बेड पे 2 बच्चे थे, एक गर्ल और एक बॉय। कौन थे वो? एंड देन व्हाट डिड वसुदेव डू? Yashoda had also already delivered twins. I'm answering. Who asked me the question? I think Vinita Uma asked me the question. ये उसका जवाब है.
Okay.
So Yashoda gave birth to a girl who was none other than Durga Devi's manifestation, and the boy was none other than Krishna himself. But he was Yashoda Nandan Krishna. He was Nandanandan. So now Vasudev has one baby in his hand who is Vasudev Nandan, and there is one Krishna lying on the bed who is Nandanandan. So the moment Vasudev puts his Vasudev Nandan, he merges into Nandanandan. So one boy is there and he picks up the girl and comes. We all know this, right? That he picks up the girl and brings her back, but Kansa is not able to kill her because she is Durga herself. So when he tries to kill her, she flies up into the air and laughs at him. That you think you can kill me, or do you think you can kill him? But why is it surprising? Abhi to humne itne sare naam padhe. Krishna can expand himself into Purushottam, Trivikram, Keshav, Madhav, Anirudh, Rishikesh, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Sridhar, Vasudeva, Damodar, Janardhan, Narayan, Vaman, Padmanabh, on and on and on and on. Millions and trillions he can convert himself, expand himself into n number of. So why are you surprised? So यहाँ तो 2 की बात हो रही है सिर्फ. उसी तरह, when it's time for him to leave Vrindavan and go to kill Kans in Mathura, Vasudev Nandan comes out and goes. Nandanandan never leaves Vrindavan. He will always be there. कोई भी काम करना है, पृथ्वी पे जाना है, इसको मारना है, उसको मारना है, he will expand and send a plenary portion. तुम जाओ. I'm here. I don't have to do any work. I'm enjoying. Clear? Of course, he is not different from Krishna. But to answer your question that Krishna never leaves Vrindavan, this is how. Is it clear? Any doubts?
Yes.
उसी तरह there are multi layers of Golok. एक Golok नहीं है. Millions and trillions of Golok. There is one Golok जिसमें Krishna eternally 3 महीने के हैं. Another Golok जिसमें Krishna eternally 4 महीने के हैं. So eternally he is killing Putna. वो ग्रो ही नहीं होते, 3 महीने की है. दूसरे में उनके 7 साल की लीला हो रही है, किसी और में उनके 4 महीने की लीला हो रही है. All these Goloks are, you cannot, it's mind boggling. You're dealing with Krishna. He's the most brilliant, intelligent person. This is how our acharyas have explained to us. This is how we understand. बहुत डिटेल को इसमें अंडरस्टैंड करने की जरूरत नहीं है. कंफ्यूज हो जाओगे. हमें भगवान तो बनना नहीं है. So भगवान कैसे सृष्टि को चलाते हैं, हमें ये जानकर क्या करना है? हमें तो वो रोल लेना नहीं है. We just should be bothered on how can we serve that भगवान. भक्ति कैसे उनकी करें, उनको कैसे मना लें, ताकि वो हमें एक सेकंड चांस दें और दोबारा बुला लें. गोलोक में हमें दोबारा से वीजा दे दें एंट्री का. हमारा बस यही इंटरेस्ट है. थोड़ा बहुत समझ लें कैसे वो चलाते हैं. बहुत ज्यादा समझने की कोशिश करोगे, it's so mind boggling that you will melt. है ना? So the Brahma Samhita also confirms that although the Lord is always in the supreme abode, Golok Vrindavan, he is all pervading, so that everything is going on nicely. Goloka eva nivasati akhilatma bhutaha. As stated in the Vedas, Shvetashvara Upanishad, Parasya Shakti Vividhaiva Shruyate. Excuse me. Swabhaviki Jnani, Jnana Bala Kriyacha. His energies are so expansive that they systematically conduct everything in the cosmic manifestation without a flaw. Although the Supreme Lord is far, far away. क्या मतलब है इस last line का?
I think this explains the explanation that he never goes anywhere. He sits and expands into different forms and send them to different directions to solve the respective things.
हाँ, और भी कुछ बता रहे हैं. पढ़ो फिर से.
और जो एक्सपेंशन जो उनके होते हैं वो इतने फ्लॉलेसली अपना काम करते हैं,
flawlessly
पता
done.
ही नहीं चलता कि ये कृष्ण ने किए या उनके अवतार ने किए, मतलब
हाँ.
सिस्टमैटिकली
मतलब imagine a scene where a 3-month-old Krishna is busy eating makhan and crying, and his mother is beating him with a stick. और किसी और planet पे at the same time he is managing demons, killing Kamsas, running. The sun is revolving around the earth, earth is revolving, moon is revolving, this is revolving, gravitational force, this force, all that science, chemistry, physics, सब कुछ flawlessly हो रहा है, सब कुछ meticulously चल रहा है, without he even blinking an eye. वो उनके दूसरे हाथ चला रहे हैं, and at the same time वो यहाँ पर रो रो के मक्खन मांग रहे हैं और यशोदा का पल्लो पकड़ के रो रहे हैं. Without even, हमें अगर ये बाहर हम एक काम करने जाते हैं तो 10 फोन घर में करने पड़ते हैं, वहां ठीक चल रहा है सब, किसी ने किसी को मार तो नहीं दिया, खाना खा लिया कि नहीं खा लिया, लड़ तो नहीं रहे हो, डिलीवरी ले ली है, दूध वाला आ गया, बिल दे दिया, हस्बैंड आ गए. I'm just trying to give you an idea. और when we step out of the house, how tense we are के पीछे सब ठीक है, या जो भी होने हैं deliverables वो घर वालों ने कर लिए या नहीं कर लिए. Look at him, just to give you an idea of how makkar we are. This is just to give you an idea of greatness. इसको great बोलते हैं. This is God, not those ढोंगी gods who claim मैं भगवान, मैं विभूति निकाल के दे दूंगा. अरे can you do this? सिर्फ एक विभूति निकाल के दे दोगे? At that present moment, can you multitask and run other planets and other galaxies? Yet here you are just playing like a kid with your mother, enjoying, talking, laughing. Meanwhile, पूरा ब्रह्मांड, कि ब्रह्मांड में इतना सा भी फ्रैक्शन अगर हो जाए तो it will get destroyed. Meteors और comets एक दूसरे के साथ भिड़ सकते हैं, गिर सकते हैं ऑर्बिट से, वो सब flawlessly चल रहा है. Just to give you an idea. So one should not neglect to understand fully how great Krishna is. Never forget, this is called greatness. For by knowing the greatness only can you be fixed in sincere devotional service. क्योंकि जब आप किसी की सेवा करने की कोशिश करते हो, you have to be convinced of किसकी सेवा कर रहे हो. Otherwise आप करोगे नहीं, या अधूरे मन से करोगे. अच्छा हाँ कृष्णा है, अच्छा वो वाला ना, ठीक है चलो ठीक है, उसको जरा सुबह शाम दे देंगे. That's our mentality. No, if you know this is Krishna and you know your position, what you are, तो आप ऐसे थर थर कांपोगे. No, oh my God, to serve Krishna, otherwise what's going to happen to me? So it's so important to know his greatness. Only then can you chant his names. If you're convinced about his greatness, only then can you have that feeling, that bhav. Yes, this is the Krishna I want to serve. This is the Krishna I want to go and live with. Otherwise, it will not come in your devotional, in your bhakti. You need to know who you are planning to serve. Is it clear? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Wow, we did 5 verses today.
Yes.
In precisely less than an hour. Okay, so please take advantage of Purushottam Mas. Every 3 years he comes, 3 or 4 years. Purushottam Mas is higher than Kartik. How? There's one difference.
Because कृष्णा ने इसको अपना नाम दिया है और अपने शेल्टर में रखा है.
हाँ जी, वो कार्तिक मास को भी दिया है. कार्तिक मास भी माधव का ही मास है. एक डिफरेंस है कार्तिक और पुरुषोत्तम. Quickly, I have to go.
Because it comes once in 3 years, Kartik comes every year.
चलो ठीक है, वो भी एक पॉइंट है कि रेयर है ये कम मिलेगा आपको, कम अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगी. कार्तिक आपको ज्यादा अपॉर्चुनिटीज मिलेंगी. सपोजिंग हमारे 20 साल बचे हैं लाइफ के, तो कार्तिक 20 बार मिल जाएगा, बट पुरुषोत्तम लेस देन दैट. much less. Sirf 5. Can you waste anyone? Can you waste any? Not a single Purushottam can be wasted. But the big difference is in Kartik, there is negative marking. Pious activities भी amplify होती हैं, impious activities भी उतनी ही amplify होती हैं. पुरुषोत्तम मास में नहीं होती. He overlooks and forgives your offenses. And he just gives you a chance to just jump to the next level. So jump as much as you can in this sale bonanza month. There is nothing that's going to hold you back. No negative marking. So it's very precious. This is just to tell you how precious it is. Don't let go of a single day. And give your 200% to whatever you're doing. Sankalpa banao, sankalpa likho, kisi ko bhejo. If you're not sending it, this means you're not taking responsibility for it.
माता जी आपने क्या संकल्प लिया है?
Chanting, fixed number of rounds, reading Bhagavatam every day, getting up early and bathing. I kept it simple.
2:30 वाला जो उसमें
2:30 तो नहीं हो पाता. 3 बजे. 3 o'clock. Yeah.
आप chanting के लिए भी नहा के बैठते हो?
Of course. The value, there's just like Kartik, इस month में बहुत value है bathing in the morning.
Sure.
Same in Kartik also. But Purushottam, you're blessed. गर्मी है. Kartik में austerity है, थोड़ी सी ठंड हो जाती है. What is ठंड now? You just get up, it's so refreshing. The first thing you take a bath in the morning. बहुत value है उसकी. So I've kept it simple. Because simple things are achievable. You don't have to make some grand, complicated. Who are we trying to impress? Krishna, he knows us inside out. वो तो अंदर बैठे हैं हृदय में. उनको एक महल पता है. उसको क्या impress करेंगे हम? I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Just keep things simple. ऐसी चीजें लो जो आप कर सको 30 days.
जी 2 दिन हमारे वेस्ट हो गए, हमने किया नहीं.
कोई बात नहीं. Start today. जहां जागो वही सवेरा. सिर्फ 2 दिन गए हैं, ऐसे देखो. सिर्फ 2 दिन. Start today. Make your sankalpa. Send it. It's private. It's not going to be published or talked about. It's just a commitment. कि मैंने बता दिया, अब तो करना पड़ेगा. So get up in the morning, take a bath, chant your rounds, preferably finish before 6 o'clock. Read the Bhagavatam every day, hear the Bhagavatam every day, and cry. रोने पर ही कृष्ण मिलेंगे. Otherwise नहीं मिलेंगे. Cry. Take me back. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I did a big mistake. And I've been kicked out. Take me back in your team. I want to rejoin your team. Please. I don't want to be in anybody's team. Take me back. I promise I'll behave myself now. I will not try and become envious of you. I promise. Just take me back. Cry. Cry for Krishna. Actually cry. Sit with a hanky and repent, because repentance attracts anybody's attention, that he's genuinely repenting. No crocodile tears. Don't try to cheat him. He's the biggest cheater. किसको आप cheat करने निकले हो? त्रिभंग ललित 3 जगह पे टेढ़े हैं. वो आके he will cheat you only. आपको पता भी नहीं चलेगा. No cheating works with Krishna. But cry in Purushottam Mass, and you will see a big growth in your bhakti. You will see a big growth in your. We are actually all mental patients. We are all suffering from mental problems. All of us. सारी हमारी problem इधर है. बाहर नहीं है वो. इधर ही है. And you will see how this gets a little better if you do your sadhana nicely in Purushottam. Okay? So happy Purushottam मास की जाए. और जैसे हम कार्तिक में दामोदर अष्टकम पढ़ते हैं, ऐसे हम पुरुषोत्तम मास में चौराष्टकम पढ़ते हैं. Just
I was about to say that, Mataji.
Go online and Rose you know what is Chaurashtakam? चोर. This Ashtakam has been written by, किसने लिखा है? Forgetting. It is चोर का अष्टक. That it is described कैसे कृष्णा चोर है, कितनी varieties का चोर है. You know, you are this चोर, you are that चोर. सारे verses उसमें उनके चोरी के बखान किए हुए हैं. उसको glorify किया, that really you are the biggest thief, shameless thief. इतनी बड़ी चीजें चुराते. And उसकी बहुत value है. He loves to hear that. It has been composed by his devotee. So hear Chaurashtakam every day. Offer a ghee lamp just like Kartik. Offer a ghee lamp, play the Chaurashtakam. Kartik mein offer a ghee lamp, say the Damodarashtakam. Same. Okay? Hari Bol. Panchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaः. Please accept my